just in general, man, what just made it tough to get the offense, moving, especially, and to really put it in the red zone?
Really don't know what it was. I mean, our defense did everything and more that we could have ever asked for in this game. Created turnovers, created some stops, gave us great field position all day, and I really don't know what was going on because we got in the score zone, we got in the 2-yard line, 4-yard line, and we just couldn't punch it in.
Guess was there anything that they did where they would, particularly go down there for any reason? Did they kind of switch up looks on you or anything like that, or did anything stand out to you? Something maybe they did to make
my whole thing is that if you're ever on the 4-yard line or 2 or 1 yard line and you can't run the ball in the end zone, I feel like that's just all 1-2. It's not scheme or anything like that. That's me versus you. We're gonna run it down your throat. I mean, it's the 1 yard line. So, and it didn't happen. So.
Kofi, this seemed like maybe one of the rarer occasions when it really didn't seem to matter that much if Nate or Trey were in. Both had good plays and bad, but didn't look like the whole offense got disrupted.
I mean, that's what we need out of them. They're in a really funky situation that I'm sure a lot of quarterbacks probably couldn't handle, and they've handled it well all season. And it's cold out there, and for Trey to come out there and do what he did, you got to commend him for that. And those guys are playing great, and like I said, handling that situation really well because I know that's got to be really, really tough.
So what made it tough to get the run game going, not only inside the 20, but just general everywhere?
What made it tough?
Yeah.
I mean, they're the number 3 team in the nation. They're really, really good. I don't know if the climate had anything to do with the run game or making blocks or anything like that, but there's really no excuses. If we can't get the run game going, we really don't have an opportunity to win the game.
Does it stand out everywhere where maybe you're not getting the blocks you want? I mean, is it more perimeter now? Is it more on the line? I mean, I don't know if you want.
I can take care of the perimeter. I know that our perimeter blocking is usually always pretty good. I know I had a holding penalty for the first time ever.
Looks like you let that guy go.
I'm not sure about that at all. I know that wasn't going to make or break the game, but they definitely threw us off when we were going in to score, and then we had to come back. So I guess that was on the perimeter, but as of that, I really don't know. I can't speak for the O-line.
The seniors have felt like they've made some advancements and built a foundation. I guess how deflating is it, to go out and not be able to play in a bowl game?
This is definitely not the season I predicted or that our team hoped for. But I know I love my teammates, and I love all the guys around me, and I know that we fight hard, and I can only hope and pray that next season that everything gets worked out and everything gets fixed. But I got one of the biggest games of my career coming up to get that bucket back in Bloomington where it belongs, and that's the only thing on my mind from here on out.
In the last 2 games, you guys really haven't been competitive. As a senior, what are you telling your younger players to try and rally them up for this last
Say
game?
what now?
What are you telling your younger players to try and rally them up? Like, what do you say as a leader?
For Purdue?
Yep.
I mean, they don't need much to hear much from me. I mean, I'm sure that everyone coming in here really knows about the Bucky game and how significant that game is, whether or not that was going to be to play for a bowl or not. This game is the only opportunity to end this season on a positive note, and they don't need to hear that from me. They know it. They all know it. Everyone knows it.
How much has the offense missed Tevin the past 2 games?
Tevin's a great player, but behind Tevin we got 2 tremendous backs. Of course, he brings a lot of speed, but D'Angelo Roberts runs the ball like no one else on our team. He's the most physical out of all of them, and so I don't think that Tevin not being there tonight really played a role in anything.